Hello everyone, welcome back to Fan Build Friday. Today's edition comes from Waifu Woo Woo. Something like this, I think, has good scoring potential. So the gist here is that we're going to do everything regular at the beginning and then work up to 597 dice whilst getting times 10 previous multipliers, settle die faces to get those 97s everywhere, then Yahtzee bonuses on top of that, and make it all happen in a 3x3 grid for the square bonuses. So, first thing we're going to have to do is generate ourselves a couple of 97s, so we'll do that nice and quick, and then I'll be right back with you. Right, we have 197, and our other die is at 56, but since we're probably going to set all die faces to be the same anyway in not very much time, I'm going to skip over worrying about getting that second die to be so big immediately. We will upgrade immediately past the second tier of shop, although I do hear in the new patch that's to come there's going to be some changes in what's available in these very early stages. But we will grab a times 4 multiplier for our first 97, and then hopefully by the time we can get to the end game we should be able to get that up to 99 times if we're lucky. The rest of this stuff we don't need currently. We'll take 6 times rerolls for that center dice early on. And the rest of this I don't think we need. We are going to be looking for dice that have 99, 98, 97, 96, 95, 94 on them. But until we see those, we don't need to worry about trying to buy them. So I think we will head to our next tier of shop. Don't need to buy any of this. We could take another times 4 in the center, but I think we'll be fine without it for now. Add a prime dice, add all ones. We don't need those. So we're looking for square numbers. There's a 97 all on its own. We'll buy that immediately for free. Stick that here for now, but what we're going to want to do is get all the 97s in the corners so that the left, right, above and below can be wilds, so we can have wild adjacency bonuses getting against that largest number. None of this is stuff we need. There's our first settle die faces and double the highest die. How much was this? 28 versus 20,000. We'll do the 20,000 first then. So that's 1 down, 4 to go. Don't need any of that. We could take another 5x, but I think I'm going to hold off on worrying about trying to drive those up too high too soon. We're going to want to work with non-numeric faces eventually, so we won't buy that either. There's another set all faces and a factor 18 quantity multiplier, so if we're going to get 9 dice total is our goal, that will double all of our scoring on our dice, and we can pick it up now and it's going to score even higher until we get to those 9 dice total. Could take a 90 and then look for a +7. Doesn't seem particularly likely, but whilst we don't have anything else going on the other dice, I don't see why not. not going to work with lotteries today. We don't have anything to set on all faces yet, so we won't be doing that right now. We'll upgrade our center die to rerolling in triplicate for scoring. No weights, 100% bonus we're going to want. Plus 10 is too much. What we will probably do... Oh, that's random dice with numbers 1 through 99, not the top 6 numbers up to 99, so that's not what we want. Eventually we should get rerolls in triplicate for free. Didn't even click that by mistake. We don't have anywhere to move the whole dice to yet. We're going to need a few more dice before we can do that. So let's upgrade whilst we've got way too much money that we should have spent on other stuff. And we'll pick one of these up just because we can. Right, we definitely want square bonus. We definitely want rerolls add to themselves bonuses. There's a die face with 94 through 99. So let's think about what we're going to buy first. We can already afford a 10x. Stick that there. Add dice value on rerolls. We don't currently have square dice. But we want to pick up this dice itself. So when we get a settle faces, we can do that one again. Now we do want this before we miss out on our opportunity to buy it. Now if we can buy 3 triple rerolls, we won't have to worry about getting the rest, although we'll want them on the rest of the dice, so we will keep looking out for that. There's settle die faces. And we can probably take a doubles bonus or a triples bonus for now. Because that will impact things until we get Yahtzee bonuses later. We still don't have another 97 somewhere to settle faces to. There's no weights, reroll everything in triplicate universally, which we definitely want. There's another die face with 94 through 99, which we also definitely want. So we need to buy 2 more dice. But they don't necessarily have to be the ones with the 97s, because we only want the 97s on the center die and the corners. But I don't want a die breeder because that will add more dice than the 9 we're specifically aiming for. It's going to be a lot of rolls to get everything re-rolling in triplicate with no weights, but that seems worthwhile. I don't think there's anything we can productively move anywhere else right now because we don't have other corners to go to. So we'd like to move this into the corner, but we don't have a die to replace it with. Yahtzees we don't want to increase, we want to keep them on the 97s. We can move one of our 97s off to somewhere else now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we steal one of the 97s from somewhere, stick it over here. We then have 3 more targets to get everything to 97. Then we just have to buy any 2 dice that we like that fit into our plans. I'm not going to start trying to finesse extra lottery stuff right now. I'll do it with wilds or something when it comes. But we've got a bunch of stuff here that we want. So set all die faces here. Then we want no 99s bonus for an extra 100%. Then this bonus here is going to let us combine the face multipliers up to a maximum of 99. So if you see on this guy we have a times 10. Now we can keep adding to that times 10 until it says times 99 rather than having to distribute them evenly. We could add a copy of a die, but that seems like a very expensive way to get a die that we don't necessarily need yet. Replace a die face of your choice with a void face die. When rolled, this face will have no value. When this face is not rolled, it multiplies the value of the rolled face by 2. Consumes all existing weights on the die. A die with a void face cannot be weighted. I wonder. This die in the center, our intention is to get this to times 99 here, and then to roll Yahtzees when that shows up. So mightn't we as well set the other 5 faces on this dice to be Yahtzees, to be voids, and just make this 97 be absolutely massive every 6th roll? I'm going to go with that. Right, there's some other good stuff. Set all faces over here to 97. If I could find a void die, that would be really good. Then we could just do some like manipulation of locations to get everything that we want without having to buy all the individual voids. But I will buy this die just so we can start manipulating stuff's position when we have an opportunity to do so. Like this. So we can now take... we want all the 97s in the corners. So we'll take this one, swap it with that one. We also want prime bonuses having a 500% bonus, because of course our 97 is prime. Then we want plus 5x here, adding that on to this to get that to times 97. I don't know if non-standard multiples are going to be that beneficial to us, because mostly we're trying to score on the 97 faces and the voids. Does it work on wilds? It may well work on wilds, so it's actually not that expensive to get it either. Right, I will take a 10x previous roll multiplier as well. And we will put one of those on the center dice on a face that is not the times 15. Then we'll set the others to all be voids on that die. We got to 50 million very quickly. So corner, corner, corner. We want this guy in the corner now. So we have to buy another dice to do that. Now if we do buy another dice to do that, we're not going to be able to buy a void die. but I think that's just how it has to be. So all of our outside edges now, or corners rather, are 97s. That's the number. That's what this whole thing has been about. Now we can start adding whatever we want to the other faces. So that's going to be things like wild multipliers, voids, those kinds of things, I guess. More prime value bonus. We could set all faces to get this guy to 97 as well. I'm not sure if that's going to benefit us particularly. I just want more wilds. More... Oh, we want more 10x multipliers on the other dice. So when we do get a 10x multiplier on that center dice, it can get a Yahtzee bonus as well now that we've bought non-standard multiples. So we've got a shopping list. Let's see how much of it we can find. None of this stuff. I'm not going to screw around trying to add lotteries into all of this. I think that would just be too much for my brain. We don't need to move anything. We don't need any weights. Jeez, how much did we roll that last roll? We're already re-rolling in triplicate. Don't need lottery reroll failure. We will take our first wild. And I guess we will start loading it over here on the right. Now we have to make a decision, don't we? Because if we want 4 other dice of all 10 times previous roll multipliers, that's basically the only other Yahtzee we can guarantee. We can guarantee this is a 97 Yahtzee with the corners. And then if we want to guarantee this is a Yahtzee, we'd have to have it with all of the faces on all of the other dice. So for right now, I will drop a wild over here, because what are the odds that we're going to find 24 10x previous roll multipliers? I would say pretty low. We do want square number bonuses for an extra 100% value. There's another 10x. What we could do is try and get a full dice of 10x's in one place and wilds elsewhere. That way the 10x can at very least get doubles bonuses. So we'll start building that up over there. Mustn't forget that we also want to try and get this guy to 99 times. Doubles reroll, lightweights. Where was all this when I was trying to set all die faces yesterday? Which apparently I forgot to ever buy the last tier of shop, which is incredibly embarrassing. An extra no 99s 200% is welcome. There's another wild. So we do want to find wild adjacency bonus at some point. Of course, these guys only work for numeric faces, not for wilds and 10x multipliers and that kind of stuff. There indeed is wild adjacency bonus. Speak of the devil. Whenever a wild face is orthogonally adjacent to the die it is copying, it will be worth 10 times more. Did we flag it? We did. So we've got a lot of big scores going on now. I will take another 10x. But of course, with increased scores comes increased shop cost. We have no even numbers to really concern ourselves with. Numeric bonus we definitely don't want. That's going to ruin everything that is not just a number. I'll take another void. That's going to go on this guy. Then we'll take all of these multipliers up top, whilst we have heaps of funds to pick them up. Don't need dice, dice, dice. Numeric bonus breaks the run. There's a void die that we could have had a while ago. If this had appeared, we would have gotten 5 voids for free. We could have moved that die into the center and then made the one numeric value on it be 97. But as we are, we only need a couple more voids now. And I don't think we've seen any of the Yahtzee bonuses yet. Could add a 10x, but I don't think that's really what we need. I will buy some glue and put it on the shop reroll face adder, because I would like that to make more shop rerolls for us, basically. There's another 10x for this guy. That's 72. Count that, 77. We've still got over 1,000 rolls to go, which is really nice to see. Right. All in breaks the run. Big spender breaks the run. Rest of this stuff we don't need. Top 3 we certainly do want. There's 1,000% bonus for Yahtzees. That's massive. Right, we have 27 at the moment, so we can pick up a 4x. That puts you on 91. Another 10 puts that on 99, so that's dealt with. Then another 10x can go up there. Try and get that dice full of them. Then Yahtzee bonuses for an extra 1,000%. Single set of a kind. Whenever you roll a single Yahtzee, triple or double, gain the bonus percentage. We probably want that. We're going to be most of the time we're going to roll a single Yahtzee. The rest of this stuff we do not need. There's another 10x previous roll multiplier. We've hit E16 already. Rerolls, attach multipliers stack. Multipliers attached to a die face now stack with single face, multi-face, and adjacency multipliers. I don't think that is impacting anything that we have going on right now. Now, I'm sure there's going to be some passives we've yet to pick up that we're going to want. It's just a question of trying to remember what they are. We could keep adding multipliers now to other values, but none of them are really going to be as impactful as the one that's going to be adjacent to the wilds and all the other big number stuff. But this is now E16 just for a reroll, which is excessive. Sorry, did I say E16? I'm E17. There's a void. We want that. That's going to join these guys here. We want another one of those there. Then we've got all the voids we need for this strategy. Add half die quantity. Values divisible by 2. Why not add half die quantity? We could pick up a scavenger. It's going to give us a decent chunk more rerolls. No 99's double rerolls are redundant because we already have triple rerolls for having no weights. What else can we do now? There's wild, we can probably pick that up. This is costing a lot of rolls now. So now that we've rolled 99 on this, we need the next one to be the times 10 previous. I think it was. Previous roll result times 10, times 2 by void, times 2 by void, times 2 by void, plus 300% bonus, etc. Gets us a really big score there, but still not enough for the shopping we're doing. We need a couple more of those. Numeric bonuses we definitely do not want. That breaks the run. No weights 200% definitely is going to give us some good scoring. Again, we just need this big number to be on the 99 times 99 face, and then to hit the 10 times previous face. Because when it doesn't go well for us. But 200% more is going to be very welcome. We've got loads of rerolls now. There's another wild. We're still looking for a couple more of those. 3 more. I think it's more important that we get the times 10 previously, honestly, or even passives that are going to increase our score more. So I'm going to spend our shop refreshes while we've got them. There's another wild. 500% Yahtzee bonus. Yes, please. There's run multiplier, everyone's favourite thing to see at the wrong time in the wrong place. There is a void. We need one more of those, so that's center die. That's going to then double again the void's impact, because for each one you get times 2. We need 418, we're on 318 right now. Looks like after we get this, that might be the last big score impact thing we get to purchase. .10x previous rolls. No, it's going to be it. I think at one point we might have had an E19 score here. There you go. big score to finish with, but when it doesn't happen on this center die, it's just roll result 0, roll result 0. So you're really planning on it being the big ones, but 1.13 to the E19. So not a bad strategy if you're looking to get past the kind of barrier from the exponential scores going up. There are, of course, probably other strategies where you can get to the very big scores, but with lotteries and stuff, it can be a lot harder to find everything that you wanted, whereas we got this to go pretty easily, and it certainly wasn't idealized, but I'm certainly very grateful. So, waifu uwu, I hope that fulfilled your expectation of what you were picturing with all of that. And thank you guys ever so watching Fanbuild Friday. I will see you next week on Friday for the next one, or tomorrow morning for your next daily dose of roll. Thank you ever so much for watching. Enjoy the weekend. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.